Hello, podcasters. We are the Babyface and the Heel. I'm the Babyface,
I'm the heel.
aka the Amazing Trey and Pops. Um, I'm Amazing Trey. He's Pops. You want to start with the first match?
All right, so we're gonna be giving you our reactions to Raw, WWE Raw, and let's go. So the first segment was
Pete Dunne versus Sheamus.
all right. So how'd you feel about that match?
It was an okay match. It wasn't the best. They have some good matches.
Mm-hmm.
Are you disagreeing with me?
I'm about to, yeah. Right out the gate, we're disagreeing.
Wow.
I thought the match was great. I literally thought the match was great. So I mean, they were back and forth and back and forth. It was a great match to me. Obviously, you don't agree, so go ahead.
I don't agree with him because I think Pete Dunne and Sheamus are just some typical. I mean, they're not the worst because I like the 10 bro. I don't know what it's called.
10 beats of the ballot.
10 beats of the ballot. That's a long. That's a mouthful. 10 beats of the ballot. That's an okay finisher. But he has to put broke in front of everything, like broke knee, broke kick. Why do that? Just name something else than broke.
And all I know is they went at it. It was, I mean, a great bang match, like banging each other. I mean, throwing each other all around, hitting each other hard. I like the match because it was a real bruiserweight type of match. Those matches to me are amazing. I love those matches. But either how. So Sheamus, who ends up winning that one?
Pete Dunne.
So Pete Dunne won that one. Were you surprised about the ending? No, I wasn't either. I mean, it's back and forth with Pete Dunne and Sheamus. I really don't know the story. I know the storyline, but I don't understand it because I'm like, all right, Pete Dunne, Sheamus, you guys have been going at it because Pete Dunne feels like he little broed him. All right, I guess, but there's so much more that could be done with that storyline. I'm not a big fan of it. So anyway, let's move on. Second match of the night. What was your reaction?
Zoe Stark versus Natalia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First of all, can we just start off with Natalia? Bret the Hitman Hart is, by the way, we'll mention that later because there's something new.
Mm-hmm.
Bret the Hitman Hart's granddaughter.
What's wrong with that?
That's bananas.
I was like, what's wrong with that? What does that
That's
mean?
bananas.
So are you upset about this?
No.
Okay.
I just think it's bananas. Like, Bret the Hitman Hart, one of the best, and you can't disagree with me,
No, I don't.
one of the best wrestlers in WWE history.
Mm-hmm.
Granddaughter. That's bananas.
I like it. I like it. I mean, but it's no different than like right now. The Rock's daughter is the GM for NXT. Braun was a big not Big Papa Pump. Ron Steiner. His son is in it, right? He's Braun Breaker. I mean, there's plenty of lineage there. I mean, the Usos and and their family tree, the bloodline. So it's not as if we don't have wrestlers, great wrestlers, all time favorite Hall of Fame wrestlers who have children or grandchildren in wrestling right now. So I mean, it's not much of it, but I get it. Natalia is special. She's different. I like her wrestling. I do. But I don't know. For me, I guess I don't think of anything special. She's cool. She's good. She's cool. But yeah, so she wins the match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's back in the fold again, which is weird to me because she leaves, she comes back, she leaves, she comes back. I know she got injured a couple times. I feel like now she's back because there was a lot of they're in Canada for a while, and so Bret Hitman Hart came out, she came out, so there were a lot of the Canadian people, Canadian flavor that was a part of the WWE. So they brought all those people back.
Basically, Sami Zayn because he came out too. He's Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, lot of that. So I'm not, I wasn't upset about it. I did like it. I heard David. There he is. Hey, David.
Get him on the screen.
Get him on the screen. All right, come on, David. Say hi, David. All right, he's going over to his normal spot. All right, so what's the third match? What's the third thing that happened?
The third thing that happened was Bret Hart came out actually.
Yes, Bret Hart did come out. And what did he do?
He basically just roasted
Mm,
throughout,
he did.
basically.
He did. Right. He kind of pointed him out, and then who came to his rescue?
Same thing.
Sami Zayn. So, how you feel about Sami Zayn now making a run at the heavyweight championship?
That's going to be an interesting run.
Mm-hmm.
That will be an interesting run. Because he's not technically a heavyweight. He's kind of like a cruiserweight, but not a cruiserweight. So I don't really know what I feel about this.
Um, I would say that I enjoy Sami Zayn's style. I enjoy his play, his wrestling matches. Gunther, obviously, I, he is amazing. What he's doing in the ring right now is amazing. So I think their two styles will actually blend very well, and it will be a good match once it happens. Now I don't know if they're going to just give it to him right away, but we'll see because he still has to kind of go through his Gunther's minion, right? So we'll see exactly how that goes. Yeah, Kaiser, right? He still has to go through his minion. And I'm sure he will do that within the next week or so, and then we'll see a bad blood match, hopefully, between Gunther and Sami Zayn.
Oh, by the way, we were right. Rhea Ripley and this is just bananas. We guessed everything. It was a steel cage match. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan. So we basically guessed everything.
We did. But we'll get to that in a minute.
Yes.
Okay. Next match.
Next match is Judgment Day versus New Day.
Okay, first of all, let it be known my favorite tag team of all time is the New Day, the Judgment Day. Oh my God, stop it. You know better. The New Day, right? So I want them to get the 16th title. I want them to have it again. Like, to me,
Wait, aren't they at the 13th?
they're at 15 right now. So for me, I want them to have their 16th title run. There's nothing better than watching the New Day parade around, being big brothers. Their storyline of breaking up, I guess, isn't happening because of Odyssey Jones now being fired from the company a couple weeks ago. So I'm assuming it's not happening.
Fired.
Nobody knows. They just said something happened, so he had to go. It never really got out there what happened, exactly why they fired him, and that was that. Took all his stuff away from the website and called it a day. So for me, I'm like, all right, got it. They're the New Day. I'm glad the New Day aren't going to break up. It's been 10 years. They need to have the one more belt, one more run, 10th year of being together. I want to see it. What about you?
I want to see it too. And my favorite, my second favorite, not they're not my first favorite. My second favorite tag team is the New Day. My first favorite are the Usos.
Oh, the Usos. Okay, they're great, but I hear you. Judgment Day would not be in my top five.
No,
They're not in my top five. But
they're
you're
not
number
good.
two. They're number two or one. Did you say one or two?
New Day?
No, Judgment Day.
I never said their name. I said that I thought your favorite was
Oh, got it.
Judgment Day.
Yes, it's the New Day, and then it is probably the Usos, and then I don't know. We'll have to do a top five one day so that we
Yes.
can plan it out. What about that?
Yes.
All right, we'll do that. All right, next match. Oh wait, who won that match?
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day, of course, of course, they won, but they did their dirty tricks per usual. They did what they had to do. They won the match. Whatever. All right, next match.
Io Sky versus Bianca Belair.
Io Sky versus Bianca. Now that ended
Interesting.
interesting. Yes, that was interesting. So I did like the match. It was bang bang. It was back and forth. It was a thriller. I enjoyed that match a lot. What about you?
I like the match. I like the match a lot, actually. It was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
It was. It definitely was. And then EO Sky coming up with a victory at the end on the small package. On the small package, though, right? So it's one of those matches where you're like, yes, you won, but
they're still better than you.
Right? We all feel Bianca Belair is still better than EO Sky.
Yes,
But
but
EO Sky won on the small package.
Very
Okay, we'll give it to her. But I feel like Bianca Belair is truly better than EO Sky.
Yes.
You know, and with that being said, something else that happened right after that was the next match, which wasn't a match because it couldn't be a match because it never really got started as a match.
Yes.
The Braun Strowman. Oh man.
They said greatest 60 seconds in WWE history.
I mean, when he threw him into the rope and the whole top rope.
That was interesting.
It went from there. It was amazing. I mean, all around the stadium, beating each other up. and then going through the wall at the end.
Yes.
But the tsunami from the crates on top of him, on top of the tables, oh, I mean, it was just that's wrestling to me. That's fun. That's what I enjoy. I liked that match that was never a match.
No.
No,
Because it never started.
it never started, but it was but it was great though.
Yes.
Was it not?
It wasn't. It was.
You thought it was great?
It was absolutely bananas.
What was your favorite part of it?
My favorite part was probably when Braun Strowman actually got a fan and threw him at.
Oh yes, not Braun Strowman. Austin Reed threw the fan at Braun Strowman.
Yes.
That was crazy. I mean, just picked the guy out of the crowd and just threw him. That was okay. That was a good part. That was a good part. I was gonna say I was thinking about the tsunami off the crate onto the tables, but I'm like, ooh. But now you're saying that, I'm like, he picked up a fan and threw the fan at him. That's pretty cool too.
Nobody was expecting that.
Nobody's expecting it at all.
I bet Adam Pearce wasn't even expecting it.
Nah, couldn't have, right?
No.
All right, so that was that match. That wasn't a match, but it was great. It was a lot of fun. So then we get to the Dirty Dom versus Damian Priest main event of the night. Who wins that match?
Damian Priest, of course.
Who won?
Damian.
Damian Priest, correct. But in what fashion?
Um, what do you mean by fashion?
What did he do? How did he win?
Raise his edge.
Yes, which I love that move.
Yeah.
And we talked about that before on another podcast.
Fancy and is amazing.
Yeah, we talked about it before on another podcast, and I enjoy that move. I don't know why. Maybe because Razor Ramon is probably one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, and so I loved his move. And now having Damian Priest, who I really like Damian Priest.
Ever since he broke up with the Judgment Day, he's been really good.
You like him better with the Judgment Day or without the Judgment Day?
Without.
Why?
Because he's not bothered. He isn't busy. He's with Rhea Ripley, which they call themselves the Terror Twins now. They're with Rhea Ripley, so the Terror Twins are dominant.
How do you like Jey Uso coming down and helping him?
That was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because he's been helping for a couple weeks now.
Yes.
So do you think this trio now is going to be something? I don't know.
It might. But I'm still not a fan.
I'm not a fan of them three being together for a long time.
Yes.
I like the fact that Jay is having his back right now, but over time, nah, I don't like it because Damien needs to have the belt back, or Jay needs to have the belt back, or have the belt in general, and that's the direction we need to go in. But having them be partners to go I don't want that. I'm not feeling it.
No. But do you think they could be tag team champs?
I would say. Could they? Yes. Do I want them to be? No. I mean, I'd rather them go back with Jimmy and be tag team champions again.
Why? But Jimmy was
It's his twin.
Decent.
It's his twin.
But Jimmy was decent. He didn't get most of the pinfalls.
True. I don't think Jimmy has been off of TV for so long now. It's been a long time since we've seen Jimmy, and I know he wrote.
Wait, he was on there.
Jimmy? When?
Oh no, he wasn't. That was Braun Breaker.
That was Braun Breaker. Yeah, I was like, not Jimmy. That's Jay and Braun Breaker. Jimmy hasn't been on since he got beat up by the Bloodline and kicked out the Bloodline. I need him back, which we got to start watching SmackDown again so we can do a podcast on SmackDown. We're watching Raw.
Watching both.
We haven't watched SmackDown in a while. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we have to watch SmackDown again so we can do a podcast on it. Yes. All right. Anyway, so that was our wrap up and our reactions to the Monday Night Raw for the past week. Yes. Now we're going to jump into
a new segment,
and it's called
Fantasy Football. So we're doing a new segment called Fantasy Football. We're going to talk about our fantasies.
Football teams.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about our fantasy football teams and how we fared in the week before.
Yes.
Right? All right. So go ahead. We'll go back to week 1 just for you.
I beat him.
Yes.
2 points.
All right.
6 points.
So we are in a league with our family, bunch of family members. We have
one.
Okay. Yes, I know. Okay. 2 actually, because Sherry. But that's okay. Listen, we're in a league together with mostly family and a couple of friends. And it's a cool little league. We talk a lot of mess on the chat.
Yes.
Yes, we're trying this year to do more trades, be more vigilant on like checking in and making sure our people are in. It's just a lot of fun. It's more for bragging rights than it is for anything else, and it gives us something to do when we're watching the football games on Sundays. We get to FaceTime each other and kind of talk crap to each other. So here we are, me and Trey, of course, week number 1, and lo and behold, guess what? He beats me by how much again?
2.6 points.
All right, so who are your players that week that you want to brag about, that you want everybody to know about?
First, I want to brag about Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, of course.
I'm
So with the first overall pick, Trey picked
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, right? So Patrick Mahomes in week 1 did an amazing job, and he beat me out quite a bit, which, I mean, we expected it, right? Okay, so week 1, my score was 111 and 14, and his score was 113 and 47.4, right?
Yes,
47.4.
yes, yes.
So, yes, he got me. Whatever. So, who was your star players for that week?
My star player was Mike Evans, actually.
Mike Evans was your star player,
Yeah.
not Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He got me 23 points.
Okay. So 23 points for Mike Evans. And who do you plan on this year? Like, this is gonna be my best player all year. He's gonna score the most points.
He's not my top player. Cooper Kupp is. He got me 32 points.
You just forgot that quick.
No, I didn't see him.
Oh, okay. So, who do you feel as though is going to be your player this year? The one guy's going to score the most points.
The one guy I feel like would be scoring. I feel like the one guy who'd be scoring the most points would be Cooper Kupp once he gets back.
Well, he's going to miss like 4 or 5 weeks, maybe. But so I believe that my guy is going to be. Well, I was going to be Christian McCaffrey, but of course he hasn't even played yet. But as of right now, Saquon Barkley is leading the way. He is clowning this year. I am so glad I picked him up in that 3rd round. Woo-wee. You guys didn't know what y'all were doing. Yeah, y'all left me Saquon. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Even though I'm an Eagles fan, I don't want him to win any more games.
I do want to win more games, and he will win more games. So, all right, this week, let's jump to this week, right? So, who are you playing this week?
My Aunt Jamila.
Yeah, Aunt Jamila. And what happened? What's happening? Because this is Sunday night. So, as of right now, what's happening?
Dallas Carter got me 27 points.
He had a huge game, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes. That Philly offense was a firing on all cylinders.
Yes.
For sure.
But I had drawn. I don't even know.
Who? Oh, Jawan. I think it's
Jawan.
pronounced Jawan Jennings.
Jawan Jennings. I had him on the bench and he got 46 points.
You won't do that again, will you?
Nope.
Yeah, well, I mean, because think about like right now, the San Francisco 49ers have Kittle out, they have CMC out, they had Debo out.
So that's the only person you can throw to.
Him and Ayuk didn't have a great game. So, and we still, my 49ers,
still lost.
we lost. After a huge game like that from Jawan Jenkins, we lose by 3. And we were up by 14, and we lose by 3. So, tough week for my boys. We're 1-2. We're not doing well. But as we talk about this,
the
Kansas City Chiefs ain't doing too good. It's like, I like it. Yes. I'm glad to see the Kansas City Chiefs suffering. Oh, yeah.
But she's still going to lose. It's 63-93.
Who? Oh, Aunt Jamila?
Yes.
Yes. It's going to be a good week, though. I mean, she's hanging. She's hanging in. She's going to get beat. But the point is,
DK Metcalf got you 20 points.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Isaiah and H. Bucker got her nothing.
Yeah.
Isaiah likely got her 1.4 points out of the whole.
Yeah, she had a rough week. That's okay, though. She'll bounce back. She's undefeated until now, right? I'm pretty sure she was. So, unlike me, who got beaten in week 1.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever.
No, she is not undefeated. 1-1.
She's 1-1? Okay. Got it. So I thought she was undefeated. All right. So any last words about your fantasy football?
My fantasy football, not really. Just gonna say that this guy over here lost in week 1.
I know that's how you're gonna wrap it up. All right, what's the next segment? Last segment. What is it?
What's your favorite?
What's your favorite? All right, so I went first the first time we did this segment.
No, I went first, didn't I?
No, sir. I asked the first question.
Uh,
So now you get to ask the first question on what's your favorite
what's the best finisher?
in wrestling right now.
Yes.
The best finisher in wrestling.
Or in general, any best wrestling.
Yeah. So the best finisher of all time or right now?
All time.
All time. Woo. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm stuck because I'm huge when it comes to my Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? And it just depended on who he was giving the Stone Cold Stunner to, because like that was terrible, right? When he just flopped like a fish and hit the ground,
Yes.
absolutely terrible. But then when he would Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock,
Uh-huh.
oh, he would flop all around and jump and like it was amazing. So he played it up much better than other people did. But if I would say if it wasn't that, it would be Roman Reigns' spear. Sometimes that spear just feels so violent. Like I feel like it has to hurt him, right? I don't know. That would be my favorite. My favorite would be Stone Cold Steve Austin, depending on who he's giving it to. But if not for that, then it would be The Rock. I didn't say The Rock, did I? No. What did I just say? I forgot that quick. I'm old. Anyway, so my question to you. So
He's turning 40 this year.
Oh, hush. So my question to you is, what is your favorite subject in school and why? I didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh, I did
What
not.
is your favorite subject in school and why is it your favorite subject?
PE is a subject.
PE is a subject, yes.
PE, reading, and writing.
So PE, reading, and writing. So what's your number one favorite? That's 3. Give me your very favorite subject of the school day.
Writing.
Writing. Okay. All right. Now, why is writing your favorite?
Because I just like the writing.
You just like to write. So what's your favorite piece you've done so far? Like what's your favorite writing piece right now?
Probably one of my books.
One of your books. That's right. And your name of your book was?
The Amazing Trip.
Can anybody hear you?
The Amazing Trip.
There you go. Be proud of that book. My goodness, sir. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Sign us off, sir, and don't forget about the merch.
We got new merch coming out. Go. What are you gonna put it on?
It's gonna be on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be a couple of different places. So, but you have to go to the Etsy shop to check it out. So we'll put up the Etsy shop. We'll put up the URL on the link on here. Yeah, we'll put it on here.
Should we put the description?
We will put it in the description. The link will be in the description. Is that how people say it all the time? The link will be in the description.
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
All right, cool. So we will have the link in the description. All right, sign us off.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and notify so you know every time we upload. We the Amazing Trey and Pops, the Babyface, and the Eagle signing out.
See ya.